Alright, let's use these guys to get some roots. So remember, when you are finding roots, you're finding on the x-axis, which means your y value is 0. Always. Otherwise it's not a root. So I'm plugging in 0 for y, which means to solve for this, we're going to go ahead and factor it. It's a difference of 2 squares, so that's how you factor it. Now, to finish solving this, I have x plus 3 equals 0, and x minus 3 equals 0, which means I get a negative 3 and a positive 3 as my two roots. Line of symmetry, it's going to be right down the middle here. That's going to be x equals 0. My vertex is going to be somewhere along there, and I do know that 0 is going to be the x value. So I'm going to plug in 0 here, which gives me 0 squared minus 9, so negative 9 is my vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, let's put this in graphing form. We know the vertex. So we are going to get y is equal to x minus 0 squared minus 9, which, nicer looking, would just look like that. Now, when you look at this one here, hopefully you look at this first one here, and that lets you know it's going to be down, just so you make sure that you don't lose that in the process. The roots, we need to set y equal to 0. So the first thing I'm going to do is factor out a negative, because I don't like them. If you like them, keep them. That is fine. And now all those pretty things are positive. I am then going to factor this. 15 and 8 would be 5 and 3. So 5 and 3 multiply to get 15 and combine to get 8. So I'm going to set that equal to 0. And I'm going to set that equal to 0. Go ahead and solve. And then we're going to go ahead and put them in here. Here's one and here's the other one. The vertex needs to be right in the middle, which is going to be at negative 4. I have the x, I need the y, so I need to plug it in. Now, I'm glad you're here, because can be tricky. You are supposed to do exponents before you do multiplication, and technically that's multiplication. So this gives you a negative 16, but then, this gives you a positive 16, because negative times negative is positive. And then I need to multiply it by a negative. So I'm going to get negative 16 there. This gives me a positive 32, and this gives me a negative 15. So that would give me, what, a positive 1? Now, the good thing is, we wanted that. We wanted it to go down, and it looks like it is. And so the equation in graphing form is y is equal to x plus 4 squared plus 1. Remember, this is your h and your k from the previous few days.